This is episode 2317 of your Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and welcome to day 5 in our series this week. How are you doing? I hope you're enjoying your challenge. Your challenge is to apply the 80-20 principle to your life, especially if you choose one area of your life to allow yourself a little more grace and to allow us and the world a little more grace as well. Your best laid plans don't always work out the way you had anticipated. Weather, different events happening in the world, or maybe you didn't get a lot of sleep, so you woke up feeling fatigued and moody, and you hadn't anticipated this. So something you're looking forward to turns out to be a disappointing event. All of this and more can happen. I'm sharing with you this week wisdom from Tea Life, Tea Mind, from Sen Soshitsu, the 15th Grand Tea Master in Japan. He's actually retired. He's 98 years old, and his son, his oldest son, is now the current Grand Tea Master of Japan. So this line of tea masters has remained unbroken for centuries. In today's episode, you'll be guided as you tap into your inner truth and consider what it is you're focusing on this week. Some part of your life where you'd like to give yourself a little more slack. Also, to give others a little more slack. If you're finding that you'd like to go a little more deeply into this topic we're exploring this week, you can find the full half-hour guided meditations on the Sip and Om meditation app. You can try an entire week's series absolutely free. You also receive a journal with daily reflection questions and a guide with all the tips and techniques at your fingertips. So this is a way for you to go more deeply into this week's theme. So as you settle yourself down and get ready to meditate, I encourage you to have a little more grace as you meditate. So if there's some noise, someone's honking their horn outside as you're meditating, or someone comes in and interrupts you, or you have a kink in your leg, allow yourself to experience imperfection while still enjoying your meditation experience. This is an art, and it also reflects the way of tea. So I read to you from the book Tea Life, Tea Mind, page 38. In teaching the proper attitude for tea, Rikyu emphasized maintaining a certain margin for error in one's preparations for hosting or attending a tea gathering. This allowance for error or the unexpected represents respect for time. At a tea gathering or anywhere else, to squander one's own precious time is bad enough, but to waste the time of another is even worse. In sum, to value one's own time and keep a certain margin is nothing other than to respect the time of others. With this rule, Rikyu further reminds us that we should never be negligent in our preparations and should be able to calmly adapt to circumstances. The chief aim of the teacher of tea is to nurture in the student the ability to respond with composure to any occasion, whatever may happen, with an open heart and a free and direct mind. There's a saying, if there is preparation, there will be no regret. So as you settle yourself down and get ready to meditate today, allow yourself to open up to an experience of composure under stress. As you close your eyes, gently elevating them upwards, relaxing your face, your jaw, your neck, all the areas of your body where you hold tension. Reflect on your most recent stressful event. It could have happened today. Reflect on how you responded. Were you composed? Were you open to the experience? Or did you find yourself judging it, resenting it, or becoming angry? Now reflect on how you would respond differently with more composure and more grace. Inhale and exhale through your nose, deeply and evenly. Notice your breath as you recall an unpleasant experience. And then notice the relief you may feel and a release of tension when you think about composing yourself and responding in a better way, even if you feel justified or entitled to anger or resentment. What could you do to make that situation better in that moment? Now allow yourself to let go of your thoughts and worries and cares, and feel your heart open up to your inner wisdom. Listen to what your intuition is revealing to you about how you're doing these days in regard to managing stress and living your life. Meditate for as long as you feel comfortable doing so, knowing you are so worth slowing down for.